You are listening to GHP Radio, powered by iTrackRadio.com, your independent music source. Fresh, new music, right here on the all-new GHP Radio, your new independent music source.
Soon be gone. Morning light will bring the dawn. When your night's as bright as day, you will know you're on your way. Turn around, you will find endless beauty of your mind. Plant a seed and watch it grow. Now is the time to let your troubles go. Let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go. Let it wash away. Like the river flows, gonna let it go. Let it wash over you. Let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go. Let it wash away. Like the river flows, gonna let it go. Let your troubles wash By my faith, the mountain moves. Without your love, what does that prove? All the clever words of truth don't mean a thing if I ain't got you. I need you here, hope you'd see. I dream that you'd be here with me. Hope to find I need to know. Show me the way to let my trouble go. Let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go. Let it wash away. Like the river flows, gonna let it go. Let it wash over you. Let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go. Let it wash away. Like the river flows, gonna let it go. Now's the time to make things right. Don't give up, keep up the fight. You'll be safe all through the night. When you wake up to the morning light, turn around and you will see what it feels like to be free, 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 free. Let it wash away from you. Let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go. ribbon in the sky, a ribbon in the sky for our love.
answer. One less egg to fry. One less man to pick up after. I should be happy, but all I do is cry. Oh, I should be happy. I only know that since he left, my life's so empty. Though I try to forget, it just can't be done. Each time the doorbell rings, I still run. I don't know how in the world to stop thinking of him, 'cause I still love him so. I end each day the way I start out, crying my heart out. Oh, one less man to pick up after. No more laughter. No more love. Since he went, oh, he went away. Why did he leave me? Now I've got one less egg to fry. One less egg to fry. And all I do is cry. Somebody tell me please, where did he go? Why did he go? Tell me, how could he leave me? Because my man told me goodbye.
Like a star shining in the sky, I am one in a million, the apple of his eye. If I choose to wear my hair natural, in a curl, pin it up, or wear a fro, what's that to you? Twist it out, roll it up, or wear it long, braid it down, straighten it out with a flattening comb. What's that to you? That's what he wants. I was born to stand out from the crowd. Don't you bother with me. I'm just saying and I'm shouting it loud. Free to be me. I was born for this moment. A design set just for me. I'm strategically planted to fulfill my destiny. If I choose to wear purple, green, or gray, or white when it's not a sunny day, what's that to you? And I choose to drive a fancy car, or an old one I pray will get me far. What's that to you?
won't you let me? I'll be all that you need. Baby, just let me be. I know you never had it quite like this. You carry so much on your shoulder. It's time to show you what a real love is. Forget the past, baby, let's move forward. I can give you what you're missing, push you toward your vision. I just wanna be a team, that's just who I am. Gotta show you what I mean. Won't you come with me? Come on and let's get away. Let me please you. Let's get away for the day. And don't you hesitate to say what you wanna do. Let me be the one to take a load on, the one you wanna show off. If you just let me, baby, if you let me, baby, won't you let me? I'll be all that you need. Baby, just let me be. There's nobody that can give it to you like I do, and I can prove that to you. I just wanna pamper you. Yes, I do. It's all about you. My priority is to be a dream come true. So anytime you need that, I'll do it just for you. Baby, it's all about you. So boy, won't you come with me? Come on and let's get away. Let's get away for the day. And don't you hesitate to say what you wanna do. Baby, won't you let me be? Let me be the one to take a load. I wanna. You just let me. Baby, if you let me. Baby, won't you let me? I wanna be everything you'll ever need. If you let me be. Let me be. Oh, let me. Oh, let me be your everything. Let me be everything you ever need. Yeah. If you let me be, baby, if you let me be the one to love you. Let me be the one to hold you. Let me be my baby.
Say you love me. Say I'm the one your eyes see. Tell me you need me, you need me. Deep down inside, like I need you, you see. I need you to see me through. I just want to hear you say, baby, 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 I love you. Through the rain and through the cold, together we can never grow old. Sometimes the going can get a little tough. There'll be too many times, my Lord, the road's gonna get a little rough, but I need you to see me through. I just wanna hear you say, baby, 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 I love you. Together we can conquer this whole wide world. Look, let me take you by the hand. Somewhere on God's country, we'll sail on a piece of land because I need you to see me through. I just want to hear you say, baby, 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 I love you. Would you say you love me?
I love you.
Won't you say to the matter? I just want you to say it. Say you love me, and make sure you don't tell nobody else. I just want to hear you say it. Say it. It's not the pale moon that excites me, that thrills and delights me. Oh no, it's just the nearness of you. It isn't your sweet conversation that brings this sensation. Oh no, it's just the nearness of you. When you're in my arms and I feel you close to me, all my wildest dreams come true. I need no soft lights to enchant me. Only grant me the right to hold you ever so tight and to feel in the night the nearness of you. I feel you close to me. All my wildest dreams come true. I need no soft lights to enchant me. If you'll only grant me the right to hold you ever so tight and to feel in that night the nearness of you.
You are listening to GHP Radio, powered by iTrackRadio.com, your independent music source. Fresh, new music, right here on the all-new GHP Radio, your new independent music source.
Gentlemen, welcome to today's show. We're very excited about today's show because we have a wonderful guest. You just got through hearing a musical track from this gentleman here on the show that we have for you today. Mr. Richard Shaw Jr. is in the house. Everybody help me welcome him today.
Hey.
Welcome, Richard.
Thank you.
Yeah, man. Welcome to the show. Man, that track was beautiful, too. We were just got through playing that Believe Again.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful, man.
Be able to. Oh. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Do we have an audio issue there again? Let's
Yeah.
try it again.
I'm sorry. Let me turn it off.
Okay.
Good.
Okay. Can you hear us okay? What's going on?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
I'm not sure what's happening. I guess, do I need to go back to some music and come back?
Yeah, why don't you do that so we get that straight?
Okay. Let me go back to some music and then we'll come back. We'll get this.
All right, G. No problem.
I don't know what's going on.
You got this. You got this.
Hey.
G and Colleen are really digging your music, Richard. That's from the chat. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back, and we just had a little glitch there for a minute, and but we're back, and as I was saying before, I wanted y'all to help me welcome our guest today, Mr. Richard Shaw Jr. is in the house.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yeah, man. And of course, right before we had the little glitch, we did play that track "Believe Again," and then we're gonna play some more a little bit later. But we want to definitely get acquainted with our guest today, Mr. Richard. So, Richard, welcome to the show, man.
Thank you. I appreciate you for having me on your platform.
Absolutely, man. We're very excited about having you, man. Your music's awesome, and it's just really, really cool to have you on today, and to talk with you about all your your great things that you're doing and all that kind of good stuff. So again, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
hmm So for starters, I guess let's talk a little bit about. Well, of course, we just played that beautiful track there. Why don't you tell us a little bit about it, and then of course what it all involves with the rest of the music that you sent for us to play today.
Yeah, so that Believe Again is my title track for my most recent album, entitled Believe Again. And just to share a little bit about my story, I went through a phase. Well, I've been playing sax now 25 years.
Wow.
To this date. And 7 of those years, I walked away from my gift. I gave up and I was angry at God. I said, you know what? This thing is not working. I kept comparing myself to other artists. And I just felt like, God gave me the back seat. And I had this great talent that he gave me. And I tell people today, never compare yourself to other people, but learn from other people.
Yeah.
Amen.
And, during that process, in hindsight, I didn't see that. I was just bitter. So I was like, you know what? I'm not going to do it. I walked away. I began my career in corporate America. And those 7 years, it got very depressing to me and for me, because during that period of time, I felt like a lion without fangs. I felt like a bird without wings. And I felt like a fish without fins. And I began to be in this place where I was so miserable that I decided I wanted to take my life. So not only did I have thoughts of suicide, I actually attempted suicide. Now watch this. When I first began to play, I had all the belief in the world. That's why I started. You will never pursue anything you don't believe. So I had this belief and I walked away. I started doubt, started all these different things, negative things. And then during that process, I'll never forget, I swallowed about 40 500 milligram pills. I ended up in the hospital. The doctors told me, boy, you're lucky, because you could have really lost your life with all these pills that you took. And I can remember in my hospital bed, I had my mom and my dad. They came to me. They were about 4 hours away from me at the time. And I can remember them staring in my face praying. And the prayers of my mom and dad is really what helped me get out of that rut, so to speak. And watch this. Fast forward 2018, my wife and I, we were in the house and we encountered this tornado. And the tornado ripped through our home. About 65% of the home was totally damaged. And we were in the home as this tornado ripping through our home.
Wow.
And that very day was the epitome of me really believing, because I realized at that moment, almost losing my life actually gave me my life. It was really the fuel to get me to really start believing. 7 months down the line, God gave me the title album, Believe Again. That's how that was birthed. He gave me the melody, and it came to me. And that's where we really started on this journey of empowering other people. Our mission and our vision is really to positively impact the lives of over 1 billion people through music and believing again, because of my story and my testimony.
Richard, myself, I can't understand why things like happen to you. It was so crucial that you want to take your life. That don't make. I just can't fathom that. I was in Oklahoma and I came back to Texas to my job down in Corpus Christi. I get a call, said my nephew hung himself over female. I couldn't fathom nothing like that. Why would a person want to lose a life? Because things wasn't going like it's supposed to. Man, that should never happen to you or nobody.
It happens.
Yeah,
and we need to be.
I understand it happens, but it's hard for me to even fathom that, because I have been to my lowest low, but oh no, I ain't thought about offering me. I got work to do out here, whatever that is, whatever he give me to do, I'm still here.
I mean, it's just like, you know, marriage, everybody has a breaking point. What I can put up with, the next person may not be able to. We're not all built the same. Mm-hmm. And since we have a lack of compassion for people who are seriously going through things, that leads them. I think that the lack of compassion and understanding around you is what leads people to that. Because I'm in a situation right now where I'm the mom and I, my great niece, we're keeping a close eye on her, and I don't want to give her story. Right. But this, and I think what's keeping her up is her auntie is there. Her auntie is praying for her. Mama's there. Her brother comes. If you don't have a support system around you like that, yes, it's easy to sit through. We're more fragile than we think we are. And I think the only thing that's going to save us from doing something like that is understanding how fragile we are.
Yeah.
But you know, Joe.
And I think he understands that now. And God blessed you with the gift of music. The devil tried to take you out, but Mercy said no. Yeah. And here you are. Because when I heard, the first track I heard was it Passion? I think, is that the title?
Yeah, that's my latest. That's my latest.
Yeah, that's the first track I heard. And when it ended, I went, oh, that's so beautiful. It was so beautiful and peaceful. And so, you know, out of all your pain and out of all that came this diamond through music. Mm-hmm. And so when you hear your music and how touching it is and everything, it's no wonder the enemy tried to take you out, if you will, because what you're doing is going to, you bless people. And I'm glad let me put it, I'm not glad you had, but in a way, what you went through, now you can help people. Yes. Now you can reach out. Now you can write music that reaches the souls because now you felt the pain.
Right.
You know, I'm retired military and I suffer from PTSD. And every time I see that psychiatrist, have you thought about killing yourself? I look at it and I say, hell no. Thought about killing me? I'm trying to still be here.
Mac is too mean to kill himself.
But you know, every time I see her, she wants to pump some pills on it. I'm not gonna take all them drugs. That's out of the question. And ask all them most stupid questions. Ask them one way, then turn around and ask another one. I just look at her. I said, shoot, this woman need to be locked up in them with some straps on her in a ward or somewhere because she's crazy. But no, man, I'm sorry you went through that, man, but I just could not fathom it in my mind why people do that. I can't fathom that.
That's why you're not a counselor. You can't. You won't be able to relate.
Boy, that's no right.
You have so much to live for.
Yeah.
You know, you have so much to live for. Then with your talent, that's a talent that's lost if you've done that. You know?
And now. But when you know, it's complicated. Yeah. I guess because I can relate because I gave up music for 20 years. I understand. But I had a support system around me. I'm not better than you or anybody else. I'm not better than the hooker on the street. I'm not better than anybody else. I just had something. If I lived the same way that person lived, I may have been doing the same thing that person is doing. So I can't, all I can do is just say, hey, come out of it. And you did. And thank God for your praying parents. Hallelujah. That's what I'm saying. Thank God for your praying parents. Because
you married at the time?
Yeah.
Was you married at the time?
You said was
married?
Were you married at the time?
No, I wasn't.
You had your girlfriend at the time, right?
Yes.
When you married. How do you think she'd have felt if she'd have lost you?
Mac, he knows that. Let's talk about his music.
Would you think I understand that.
Yeah. I feel like she would have been very perturbed at the time. I think for me, it was a build-up, and the devil knows how to. If you ever know, I used to watch National Geographic, the animals, and what I learned about lions is that they never attack and go for the strongest gazelle. They never
Mm-hmm.
attack and go for the strongest zebra. They always go for that one that's weak, so they
Mm-hmm.
can attack it and keep it moving. And the devil had me in this place of solitude where I was alone.
Mm-hmm.
And that was a perfect opportunity for him to come in and destroy my life, because there was a series of buildup, right? Things doesn't just happen right away.
Right.
There's a root cause. There's always a root to a tree.
Yeah.
So there was a root to me wanting to take my life, but I'm so grateful because I've never had a thought about taking my life since that day. I made a vow to God and a promise that I would never do that. And I've never had another thought of suicide in my life, because
And
like
you
you
won't.
said, Mac, I have so much to live for.
You have a lot to live for.
Yes.
A hell of a lot to live for, you know. And, you know, like I said, when my nephew done that, I couldn't fathom why. Because of a girl? That don't make you get another girl.
Yeah.
Leave that alone, keep on moving.
Yeah.
And see, you done the right thing. You keep on moving. You keep moving. And that's the whole key of life.
Okay.
Or the tree of life, put it that way.
Well, I
Yes, sir.
appreciate you being transparent and sharing your life. I'm sure it's going to help somebody else as well going through the same thing. You are not alone.
That's right.
I promise you. You are not alone. We run into people every day, especially in the music industry. You know, you came back strong, but there's how many stories have we heard of famous musicians, talented, who died young, whether it's due to drugs or
Yeah.
what have you, you know?
Yeah.
So
Right.
this is serious, what people are going through.
Right.
And so is this your first album, by the way?
This is, Believe Again is my third album.
Third, okay.
Mhm.
All
Hell,
right.
I couldn't tell with all them people that sponsor you. Boy, you got a lot of people on your sponsor, on your side.
That's a great support system.
Yes.
Good support system there.
Yeah.
You know?
Tell us about your support system.
Yeah, so I tell people you cannot grow a business or anything without a team of people that's there to support. And I'm a strong believer in the whole team concept. So right now I have a team of people, my internal team that really helps out with bookings, my finances, my contracts, my event support. A lot of times when you go to an event, the artist shows up, but there's no one to speak on their behalf, especially when they're enjoying the show, right?
Right.
I'll never forget, I used to perform and I'll have people tapping me while I'm blowing the sax. Hey, I want to book you. I want to book you. And I'm like, I can't talk now because I'm performing, right? But then I realized there was a need for me to have a team of people. So while I'm performing, guess what? I have people getting their contact information. We're staying in touch if you have future events. It just made the process a whole lot easier, streamlining the process of having a team there to support you. And then also sponsors, people who have reputable reputations and people in higher places to speak on your behalf to say, hey, listen, this guy right here, I vouch for him. He can play. He's professional. He never shows up late. He's always going to over deliver. And these are the type of people, you know, they want to be connected with. So when you get one sponsorship, they look at that, looking at your resume, and it just continues to grow from there.
Well, that sounds like a good thing, but you got to watch your team, but you ain't got an entourage everywhere you go. That entourage is with you, and that's a good thing. You know, you ain't trying to take care of all them other folks. You take care of the ones that's working for you and the family. But you still got to watch the people that's working for you, because I already know you said you was in the corporate world, so therefore I know you know business.
Yes.
You know, politics. But anyway, I want to read something to you that Al G. Williams that I think will encourage you, Richard. Algie Williams said, Richard, what makes you stronger is recognizing your shortcomings and recognizing your trials and tribulations. You're not alone. I thought that was encouraging
Yes.
coming from another brother.
Thank you.
Brother
Yes.
Algie.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, what age did you start playing? You say you've been playing 25 years. What age did you start?
So it started at 14. That's when my mom actually bought the saxophone because for years she couldn't afford it. I developed the interest actually at the age of 10, but she didn't buy it until 14.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then. Next question.
Uh-oh.
It ain't it's not loaded, Joyce. It's not loaded.
Okay.
Now,
Brace yourself.
excuse me.
All right.
All right, let me clear my throat.
Let me clear this one.
James Brown. Go ahead.
All right. You sounded like Janet J. Lamont now, Gary.
I'm hearing and looking at, on your press kit and all that. You play 2 sax. It's not too many people can blow on 2 sax at the same time. That's hard. When did you develop that?
Great question. So I developed that. That was shortly after my second album I released back in 2009. So it was like 2010. I started performing with the 2 sax.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Did you find it was difficult to work with blow 2 sax?
Absolutely. Very difficult. It's hard enough playing 1 sax.
That's what I'm talking about. You must have 2 miles, man.
So I'm gonna share with you. It was even more difficult learning how to play 3 saxes at the same time.
What?
Wow.
Yeah.
I give up.
You done tried that too?
Yeah. So I started the 2 sax in 2010, and then I incorporated 3 sax in 2018.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So it takes a lot of breath control and positioning, your embouchure. It's a lot.
Yeah.
I can imagine.
And if I don't. What is it? All altos, tenor, or combination thereof?
Yeah. So I normally do all altos.
Okay. Then you have the same key instrument then, because I was wondering if you did soprano,
I just can't.
alto, and tenor, and
ain't got nothing but 2 hands.
3 different notes,
Fingers.
same finger.
And that third
Well,
sax.
there is a note on the saxophone where you don't need any hands. It's called C sharp. So,
Hell, I
so
didn't-
it's.
I'm finna say, I know he could have stroked all them. There's 2 sax with
Yeah, there is a note. He just has to do it in a key that C
that
sharp
third
was
one, I don't
fit
see how the
in.
hell he could do that.
Yeah.
I admire you. I admire you.
Amazing.
Thank you.
My nephew in New York can play with 2 saxophones, and it's
Oh, wow.
brilliant. Yeah, he's brilliant. And
Yeah.
I'm like, good for you, my brother. I don't think I want to try. It's like playing the Barry sax. I love the Barry sax, but I just don't want to play it.
Yeah.
It's bigger than I am, so I don't want to play it. But I love it though. There
Yeah.
was a guy in New York. What's his name? Oh, he played the Barry. It was so sweet. It was great. So I love it. I love the bottom it gives in Tower of Power, and
Yeah.
so it's a great instrument. But I think
It
when I was in high school, I didn't want to be seen with it because I didn't want to march with that thing. I was only about 115 pounds back then. So,
Wow.
so so this is something you add to your live performances, playing the 2 and 3 horns?
Yeah.
Awesome.
For a wow factor. Yeah.
So you have 3 alto saxophones, right?
Actually, I have a total of 4. I have 4.
Okay.
And then I have a soprano and a tenor.
Mm-hmm.
Look here.
Awesome.
If you were sitting there telling me that you're going to blow 4 saxophone, I'm going to get off this radio. I'm through.
Could you bring Richard, could you bring the 4th one up quick?
So you know what? I have a video that I haven't released to the world of me playing four.
Wow.
But I haven't put it out in public, and I'm just waiting until I get better.
Mhm.
Hey,
Yeah.
I'll see y'all later. I'm through. I'm finna get off. I'm through.
Watch this. Boy, bye.
Oh,
That's amazing, though.
Yeah.
That is
What
amazing.
Yeah, it
does it tell me it's not amazing?
It's like my nephew tried to show me how to circular breathe, and I
Uh-huh.
said, "I'm just not interested. I'm just not." And he can do it. He's phenomenal. 2 horns, circular breathing, and all that. So I said, okay, maybe one day. It's just like a friend of mine. She plays saxophone. She has absolutely no interest in straight ahead jazz. She said, "I'm just not interested. I
Yeah.
like my R&B and gospel." And she
Yeah.
does a great job. And she's just not. Is there something wrong with it? No. But I try to do it all.
Yeah.
Because that's what I like.
Hmm.
So everybody has to create their own lane, if you know what I mean.
Exactly.
And I love the lane you're going in. So in this latest CD, the title I think you said is "Believe Again."
Yes.
How many tracks on this one?
So that one has a total of 7.
Okay.
And purposely did 7 for the number of completion.
Oh, I like that. Yeah, perfect. But we know this is not the last album, right?
Oh no, absolutely not. No.
That's beautiful. So when you started playing saxophone, were you in a high school band, middle school band, or how did you start?
Yes. So it's funny. I started in my church band. We had like a little four.
Okay.
We had an organ player, drums, keyboardist, bass guitar, and we had the horn section sitting on the front row in the pew in church, and that's how I really got the roots of. I love gospel music. I love what it means to me. I am a believer, and that's where I really got my roots. And then when I was in school, I started in the marching band. And then from the marching band, I wanted to try out for the jazz band and concert band, and it just continued to grow from there.
Oh, I know your parents are proud.
Yes, they are.
Absolutely.
They're a lot to be proud of it, boy, blowing full saxophone.
Yeah.
I'm still on
I
the
love it.
saxophone. Well, that's just amazing to me.
It is amazing. I love how you, and that's what every musician I think should do. Every artist is find their own lane. What is it that I love to do?
Yeah.
So, I like playing flute. I like switching. I like singing a little bit. And others don't like it. Play one horn. I don't think there's anything wrong with either one. Just find your lane.
Right.
And I found mine, and I'm real comfortable in my shoes.
Yeah.
And I see you are too. Gary, you have a question? Because Mac's not going to let you in.
Is he not gonna let me in? Okay. I can ask a question if Ray gonna let me ask one.
You got the floor, sir.
No. So, Richard, so your project, who's all involved with the project with you? Do you write most of the songs, or you know what I mean, and your production and all that kind of stuff? Who's all involved with that with you?
Great question. So on the album Believe Again, I produce and wrote all the songs along with my cousin Karma Reese, she co-produced some songs on there, as well as I had Caesar Davis out of Atlanta to produce one of the tracks as well. Love at First Sight. He was Steve Harvey's manager.
Okay.
His old manager or former manager.
Yeah. Very nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
Mixing and mastering is great too. I love it.
Thank you.
Ray put you in anything for the Grammys or something like that?
I'm sorry?
Have you been put in for the Grammys this year?
No, I haven't. I look forward to that day. I look forward to it.
Too long. you know, I'll watch them then because they got talent on can't sing, and I don't know. It ain't like it used to be, but
Yeah.
yeah,
Like I always say, if you got the money, you can get the honey. Some of us takes a little longer because, we're doing the best that we can with what we have. And, back in the day, somebody asked me, why did you quit? I said, man, I found out I had to sell my soul to make it. And I didn't want to do that.
No.
Wow.
I wasn't that type of person. I'm not criticizing anybody else, but I was kind of square. I didn't do drugs. I wasn't wild. I was like, okay, I can't do that. That's not me. Let me stay in my lane. And then later on, when the internet came and the concept of independent artists, I said, well, let me try this again, because I just really thought I was done. And I went to corporate just like you, went to corporate world, miserable. Like you. Some of us don't belong in the corporate America world. We just don't. We don't fit.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Well, do you consider the federal government corporate?
I do.
Yeah, well, I guess I fit in because it afforded me to do a lot of things to move around the world and around the country.
Yeah. But according to my sister-in-law who worked for the federal government, she said it is a little different than working in outside, in a corporate. But to me, it has the same potential of political.
Because you stuck in one job all the time, basically. Then you don't have the chance to move around within the company and stuff like that, because.
Well, maybe you fit in. Maybe that's where you belong. But people like Richard and I, we didn't fit.
Well, the thing was when I was in there, they pissed me off. I find me another job. I'm going to the next step. I just kept moving. 31 years. I wouldn't let nothing stop me.
Richard, you said 35 years. You look 35.
I actually 39.
39 years? You're 39?
I'm 39.
Okay.
That's for sure. You take care of yourself.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Yeah, you take care of yourself.
So Richard, what's your performance repertoire? I mean, are you performing quite a bit, or I mean, what's that all about as far as that goes?
Yes, so I do a mixture or a combination of my original music as well as cover tunes. Depending on where I am, if I'm doing my own concert, I usually do all of my original things. I'm actually having a Christmas concert that's coming up, so I'll do some original pieces as well as your traditional Christmas songs on Sunday, December the 11th, in downtown Atlanta. So we're really promoting that Christmas concert. We're gonna have my full band. It's just gonna be a great experience there.
Awesome.
But usually, I'm doing a mixture, a combination of both, or either just all original pieces.
Good thing. I can say this: you got one hell of a publicist.
Yes.
She's on the move.
That's great.
Yeah, and that's the whole key. If you got that person, boy, that's got you out there, man, you just sit back and just go and blow. That's it.
But the key, you said, Mac, is getting the right one. When you get the right one, you get the right promoter, you get the right person, somebody you click with, somebody who really cares about you and promoting you. That makes a world of difference. But if you've ever had the wrong one, then you'll know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, they have to be in alignment with your brand. Yeah,
and know you. You know what I mean? One guy put me down as a clarinetist. I'm like, you don't even know me. How? I said, okay, I know what that means. But I'm happy for you. So tell us about tell us about the other tunes. We know about one I just talked about, Passion and Believe Again. I've heard those two. And is each I can tell by the title of your song, it represents your life experience. Is that the case?
Yes, absolutely. So I have another song on there entitled "It's All Good," and I would tell people in my performances, there's a certain part of the song, the vamp, that I just absolutely love. And when I get there, I would encourage the audience and let them know the reason why I named that title track "It's All Good" is because even though you're going through negative things in your life, or what we would consider bad, right? Nothing in life lasts forever. Think about it. If you have a cold and you're coughing, that cold is not going to last for the rest of your life. Right? If you scratch yourself and you're bleeding, right? It's not going to bleed for the rest of your life. So no matter what you're going through, it may be financial trouble, right? I'm a strong believer that it's all good, because at the end of the day, whatever you're going through that's impacting your life negatively, it's only going to last for a season. It's only temporary. And, you made mention of this, Mac, earlier, that, we're able to really use that pain. Joyce, I think you alluded to this as well, that the pain that we go through really puts us in a position to lead us to our passion, which then leads us to our purpose in life.
Right. Yeah. Because even your corporate job is temporary. Even when I was working, I knew it was temporary. I knew this wasn't, I had to do what I had to do at the time. So there's nothing wrong. I don't want anybody to think there's something wrong with having a corporate job. Of course it's not.
Right.
But for some people, it's just not a lifelong career.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But it served its purpose for that time. I paid my bills.
Yes, exactly.
It served its purpose. Well, that's great. Well, Gary, you have any more questions?
Well, I was going to go into another track, but I was just kind of wondering, did you happen to notice anything in the chat that need to be said, or before I do that?
Let me see. I was reading.
JC.
Somebody made a comment about Mac.
Uh-oh.
I see it now. Okay. JC has a comment. Have to back Ray. Uh-oh. His head is increasing. Have to back Ray with the corporate thing a little. It allows me the opportunity to do what I can do in music. Couldn't afford it if I didn't have my corporate job, for sure. Yeah, it serves its purpose. It's temporary.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because like I said, I always felt like the federal government was well, I never felt it was temporary. I knew I was going to do my 31. When I done the 31, I'm out of there. You pissed me off. I'm going somewhere with another job, another city, another state. Don't make me no different.
And yet, G, I agree with you, G. She said, yes, Maryland. She was talking to Maryland. Suicidal thoughts are more common than many people think. And I think that it is time for us to start saying, I'm not always okay.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It is time to start. I was telling you after air, it's been a strange week, okay? And I said, man, I got out of the boiling water only to land in the frying pan. Okay. But hashtag still blessed. It's some things are when you see some injustice done and then you hear the news. I said, okay, this is a tough week. Okay. And but it's okay. And so sometimes I just think we need to be able to say, I'm not okay today. Then okay, could to have somebody like Max said, was your wife with you during that time, having people in your life, but also and y'all don't shoot me down. But sometimes men are not as good at sharing their feelings. Okay.
Well, I know how to cry. I know how to share my feelings.
Feelings are feelings.
I have feelings just like everybody else. And I do know how to cry. That's the thing.
I know you do. But y'all don't do it as easily as women. And then when women do share, when we share, oh, she's just too emotional. So Yeah, or she's overdoing it, or even whether it's the doctor's office everywhere. There's even studies done that they don't catch women's medical conditions because they think women just overly emotional and exaggerating. My mama would have been gone over 20 years earlier if I hadn't taken the bull by the horn, if you will, and make her go to the emergency room when she was visiting me. The doctor told her it was arthritis. She was about to die. It was congestive heart failure.
Wow.
Not listening to her. And I said, Mom, something's wrong. Oh, no, my doctor said. My doctor said. I called the doctor. I said, wait a minute. Okay, take her to the emergency room. And so I said, your doctor said, go to the emergency room. That's how I had to handle it. And the triage nurse said, no, the doctor, the cardiologist the next morning said, your mama would not have made it home alive. So not only do we need to talk, but we need to listen. Why am I saying that? We need to talk, but we need somebody to listen to us. And Richard, you understand that now.
Yes.
And there are people listening. So it's so great that through your music that you're able to talk about this. God bless you for talking about it, because people, they need to talk and somebody needs to listen to them. And I'm seeing a lot of that and going on. So I'm sorry, I'm on a tangent. I'm doing like Ray. Forgive me.
Oh, that's okay. But I was going to say this, I've been going back and forth to the doctor myself, and because this is the year end for me, and I get so adamant of what they're saying, then I come back to them, and I'm very adamant in what I'm saying. I'm looking them straight in the face. I can read and I can damn sure understand. You can tell me what this is going to do for me. I'm reading something totally different. So therefore, don't shoot me with that line of bullshit.
Beep. Oh, it's too late. Sorry.
It was me. No.
Too late. I think we got to go to music now.
Well,
okay.
I was just
We're
gonna say.
full of passion here. Maybe that's what you.
Well, I'm feeling kind of optimistic. So I think you know where I'm getting ready to go with. You have another track on your collection called Optimistic, so we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna come back and continue. So everybody, check it out, and we'll be right back. Keep it locked right here on the all new Indie Live Spot.
Can I say, oh, you.
Let's be optimistic.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back, and you just got through hearing optimistic. I can't even talk today. But yeah, that was nice, wasn't it?
Oh yeah,
Really nice. And
yeah. Colleen said, Richard is, oh, this music is relaxing and smooth.
Thank you.
Mhm.
She's saying that. What did JC say? Boy, this is a nice track, Richard. Love the tune. Love that.
No, tone.
My bad.
Well, for horn play, when somebody gives you a compliment on your tone, that's a really nice compliment. So I want to make sure you got it.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, thank you.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I was trying to get him to throw them two saxes in the mouth so y'all can hear, but
Don't do them like that. We're not set up for that. And read the next one, Mac. There are two more comments. Do you see it?
yeah. Oh, I just, Henry says smooth, is very smooth.
And Algie, nice track. That's
Some
that's
road
road
music.
music. I like that. Yeah.
Thank you.
Mhm. Very soothing. So healing music. That's what I call healing music.
That's
They
that
don't
kind
know
of,
what's.
that's that baby making music, y'all.
Oh, he went the other way. Wait.
Oh my
I,
goodness.
I was gonna say something crazy.
Okay. All right. You take over now, Mac, because I got to recover. I got to
You
recover.
gotta recover, huh? But yeah, man, like you having, good success in what you're doing, it's working for you. You gotta put in 9 to 5. See?
So you're full time right now, right?
Yeah.
Full time.
Yeah.
You full time. I know you got the business working.
Yes, sir.
I'm
And
gonna
it's
see.
still, we're still improving every day.
Mm-hmm.
But definitely grateful for where we are for sure.
How many kids do you have?
So I have two. I have a son and a daughter.
Ages.
Yay.
So my daughter, she's 13. She's like the mama of the house. And then my son is 7 years old.
Okay then. Are they picking up any type of instrument?
Yeah, my daughter has shown interest in piano, and my son, he's shown interest in the sax. But I tell them I'm not going to force you to do
Right.
music because I'm doing it. Whatever you feel passionate about, as long as it's positive, I will invest in your dreams and goals.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's a good thing because my daughter's two kids. One is playing the piano, and they had to get them the violin that I bought. It wasn't worth. The instructor wanted to get them a better violin. I said, well, that's all right. Y'all buying it? What?
Yeah.
I talked to them today. Both of them, they like what they're doing.
That's
playing the piano and the boy on the violin. He got some drums there, but he kicked them to the curb. But he wanted to do this violin.
Nice.
If we buy you the violin and give you the lessons, don't waste this dadgum money. Period.
right.
That would piss me off because I'm paying for the lessons.
Yep.
Oh, you're a good grandpa.
Yeah, well, I try to be. I'm the only grandpa they got.
Oh, you making up for it. Oh, you know what I mean? That's good that you're involved in their lives.
Oh yeah.
Now, if you want to buy more musical instruments, you can adopt my grandchildren too. No, I'm kidding.
Well, the thing is, they're getting orientated into the music period because the mama liked music and she liked jazz.
Mm-hmm.
And and she do, she play a lot of that. If I get my blessing before the end of the year or next year, hopefully, put it this way, y'all can come to Stella's, or my wife's place. It's gonna call Stella's Place.
Oh, okay.
It's gonna be a nice place, bar and grill, and plenty entertainment.
You're gonna have it, man. Yeah, you're gonna do it. I believe it.
Yeah,
I told you, it's your time. Jump on. God is sending some things your way. It's your time. So do that.
Well, I'm gonna do. I'm definitely gonna do it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm definitely gonna do what I say I'm gonna do, and that's what's gonna happen. Because I'll be 74 years old in February, so I'm getting old. But the choices are pretty good.
Speak for yourself.
I know Gary said, "Boy, you so extinguished." Oh, I like that.
Extinguished.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, Richard.
Yeah.
Wow. Is that where we going?
Yeah. Hey, Richard, baby boy. Richard. Call your baby boy. This old man got plenty of conversation. I ain't got no game behind it. I got something to say, believe it. But ain't no game behind it.
Yeah.
None of that. Been there, done that.
All right. I'm going to try to get this back to music.
Go ahead, George. Go ahead.
Before Gary extinguished this conversation. Oh, Mac, you're so funny. I don't know what I'd do without you, bro. So we were talking about the music business.
You just never know. You just never know. But go ahead,
I'm
Joyce.
sorry.
Go ahead, Joyce. Get
I'm
us
really,
back.
I'm really trying.
Bring us back.
Okay, Richard, you know how you're talking about music, the music business part. And we have some independent artists that are, and recording artists who are in the chat line. Could you share with us, since you're among friends, if you will, what is the hardest thing about being an independent artist?
Wow, that's a great question. I would say, well, things have changed. I will say that things have changed. I was thinking initially exposure, but because we have social media, that has changed the game as far as the amount of people you can reach. It was a point in time where when social media wasn't in place, the biggest or the hardest piece was really having the exposure that you needed to really take to another level.
Yeah.
Because obviously when you have a recording contract and you have a team of people on that level, the exposure piece is easy, it's simple. You know, you can get exposure overnight that change your life. But I would say one of the most challenging things is really the consistency and the hard work ethic that it takes to succeed. A lot of people have that popcorn mentality where it's like, if I don't succeed in 2 days, I don't want it. Or if I break into this realm. And I think patience is really, truly needed as an independent artist, because you have to obviously serve your time. You know, I'll be transparent with you. The first 16 years of my career, I didn't get paid. And I'm grateful for that, because those seeds that I sowed in the ground, now I'm reaping them like 1,000%. Like it's just it's incredible, you know, and I'm so grateful for, you know, the open doors and the financial blessings that's taken place here. But 16 years I didn't get paid. How many people are willing to go 16 years and not get paid?
Right.
You know?
The sacrifices.
Yeah, there are a lot of sacrifices to be made when you're starting out. So what about the gospel music? Do you do many gospel concerts, etc.? church events?
So I just did a big concert at Light of Joy, which is in Riverdale, Georgia. Fairly large church and ministry. They're connected to Dale Bronner. And it was an amazing concert. We had a great time. I performed for their 16th anniversary, and we had such an amazing time. I did gospel songs. I did some original songs. It was just, it was incredible. So like I said, gospel is my root. So I've never completely come out of that, or stop playing that genre.
And how do you think that the church has accepted the saxophone?
Well, that church specifically, they loved it. They want me to come back. But every church that I've been to ministering, they absolutely love it. I think for a while, saxophone has kind of had that secular, like, jazz and that connotation, negative connotation, but it's really the vessel who's playing that makes the biggest difference.
You better preach. So when you are performing in the gospel arena, if you will, do you minister the word, or is it all music?
It is the word, whether it's inspiration or biblical word, or it can be, there's times where I'm loosening up and we're just having fun. And, it's the biggest thing is having that connection. People can really relate to me because I'm very transparent. And if you can show people where you come from, your weak areas, what you struggled with, your challenges, like people, it's easy to relate to them because they're like, okay, he's not this arrogant guy who thinks he's all that, he can do this, he can do that, he's been here, he's been there. But no, I am literally a vessel used by God. And I tell people I'm a bridge. I am a bridge, that bridge the gap. Regardless of what style of music, I bridge that gap. I think of music as really a bridge from heaven to earth. And that's what I tell people,
Yeah, your humbleness is your greatest asset. If you know what I mean.
God gonna
if you're not humble about what the gift God gave you, you can pretty much cancel out all the gifts, if you know what I mean. So you understand that. Well, bless you. All right, Mac.
Don't you feel like you're gonna be next to Gabriel with his horn?
What's that?
You gonna be next to Gabriel with his horn?
You know what? I pray I am.
Yeah, no, right?
Yes.
I know that.
I want my name in that the Lamb Book of Life. The Lamb.
Yes.
Of course. Well, Mac Henry scored one on you. He said, when we were laughing about your, what did he say? Extinguished. He said, plenty of mac and cheese for everyone.
Yeah, I read that. I wasn't going to say anything. I read it.
Yeah, I hear you, Henry. That was a lot of mac and cheese at that time. I thought, okay, I'm grasping at trying to get it back, trying to get it back.
Right.
But, everybody in the chat room, if you have questions for our guests or comments, I'm checking. So if you see me turning, and also, Richard, if you see me laughing in the middle of your comment, it's not you. Sometimes the chat group can have some funny stuff going on there. So if you have some compliments, I'm going to keep looking to try to see your compliments or questions for our guests. But you talked about 2 other albums before this one. What were the names of the others, and what kind of music did you have on those first 2?
So my first album that I released, I was a teenager. I was actually 17 years old, turning 18. And that album is The Seasons of Life. And The Seasons of Life have, oh my God, every season of music is on there, from Christmas to
Halloween.
I don't have
Halloween on there.
No,
Mac.
No, No Halloween.
Thank you.
Let me mute him. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
But go ahead,
it's
Richard.
very
Sorry.
versatile. I have patriotic songs. I have the Black National Anthem for the month of Black History Month. I was just very intentional to cover a lot of seasons, and very, very proud of that album because I took that leap of faith to create that one. So that's my first album. My second one is entitled "You Are My Everything." Talking about my Heavenly Father, He is my everything. I have nothing without Him. And then the third album was Believe Again, and then my most recent single is Passion.
Which, by the way, that we will be playing here in just a moment.
I love Passion. That's nice. Woo. Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's hurry up, Gary. Ask a question before Max says something crazy. Or maybe we should hear Passion now. What do you think, Gary?
Yeah, I think we should.
Okay.
Because our time it's about to get there. It's like 3:22 right now, so let's do that.
Okay.
Let's get Passion on for our listeners and viewers, and then we'll come back and talk a little bit more, and then wrap things up for today. So everybody get ready for Passion by Mr. Richard Shaw Jr. right here on the Indie Life Spot. Keep it locked. We'll be right back.
I should be happy, but all I do is cry.
Mm. Gary,
Great
when do you want me to read the
direction.
comments?
You can now if you like.
Okay. All right.
Yep. We are back.
We're back. And we're back. And I'm going to read the comments to you, Richard, from the chat line. This
Okay.
is from Colleen. Colleen is, well, she's one of our biggest fans, but we're a fan of Colleen's, if that makes sense. We love Colleen.
Okay.
She's always checking things out. She said, Joyce, I was looking on Richard's page, and there is not a friend request choice. Do you know anything about that? She's trying to send a friend request to you.
Okay. Is she on, is it Instagram or Facebook?
Facebook is
Okay.
what I'm, yeah.
Okay. Tell her to go to Richard Shaw without the junior.
Did you hear that, Colleen? Richard Shaw without Junior.
Mm-hmm.
And what is your profile image? Look.
So it's me in a black tux.
Ooh, nice. Okay. Hopefully you got that, Colleen. And she wants to know, do you have any Christmas music?
I do have Christmas music on my first album, The Seasons of Life, but I'm working on a Christmas album. It'll be out next year for sure.
Awesome. Those are some good questions. And the comments she made about Passion, beautiful music. Richard,
Thank you.
Heart of the Hearts, you put a lot of feeling into this track. So
Yeah.
people are feeling that. And Algie Williams says it's soul stirring. I hear you.
Wow.
I hear you, brother Algie. That's how I felt. Love Passion, Richard. That's Henry Mixon talking to you, saying he loves it.
Thank
And okay, and yeah. So you guys keep. I will interrupt Mac if you have any comments. I will interrupt him and make sure your comments get heard or your questions. So again, feel free to ask any questions that you want. So how do you feel about people loving Passion? What's the reason behind that title, Passion?
You know what? I was asking God I wanted to come up with a song that exuded the passion that I have for my sax. People ask me, how do you feel about playing the sax? I tell people I'm in love with it. I don't love the sax. I'm in love with it. And I wanted the song to really express that passion. So I wrote it for weddings. And I've had couples book me to play that particular song for their weddings. And I was very excited about it because I was like, yes, that's what I wanted.
Yes.
That's awesome.
That's the greatest compliment.
For that romance and passion.
I just pray that it becomes like Songbird was to weddings back in the day. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
To have a song like that. That's great. Well, thank you. I guess with that, they can feel that. And at a wedding, if somebody wants it at their wedding, that means that's real special.
Yes.
All right, Mac, I know you have something to say. Go ahead. Oh, no, he's quiet.
He's got that look.
Look, when you see your publicist, Desiree, I'll talk to her. You need to tell her she needs to come on this show.
Okay.
And very soon.
We'd love to have her.
All right.
Is Desiree in Atlanta too?
No, she's actually in California.
In California? Okay. All right. Cool. Well, that is awesome. She's definitely been a blessing to us. Thank you, Desiree.
Yeah, she's
And like Max say, you got to come on the show someday.
Yes.
Sometimes we have two guests on the show. We, Gary, right, Gary?
Oh, yeah.
You will
Yeah.
sometimes work with people and say, hey, I don't want 2 hours. But it's amazing how much time goes by so fast.
Yeah.
You think, I've done 30-minute interviews and it's gone in no time. So, but I know Gary normally asks this, but Gary, I'm going to ask him, what's in the future for Richard Shaw? What are you planning on? I know you have goals, Because you look
Yeah.
like a person that always has, you meet one, but you have another one.
Yes. So the goal, the big audacious goal, right, is to positively impact the lives of over 1 billion people through music. And believing again, this year we've reached over 7.5 million people. And those numbers, we looked at all of our social media platform, our numbers there, the analytics. We looked at every single engagement. We're very intentional because we track how many people are there. We also track radio interviews or TV appearances. What is that total number? And we basically, whatever that number is, we go down about 20% because we don't want to inflate those numbers. We want real time numbers. So this year we impacted a little over 7.5 million people, and we're tracking that every single year to know where we are to reach that 1 billion people, over 1 billion people. So very excited about that. We have brand new music we're working on. And then also the Christmas concert that I was sharing with you. We're very excited about that Christmas concert gala on Sunday, December the 11th, this year in downtown Atlanta. That's the event you definitely want to be at for sure.
Say that again, downtown Atlanta, what time?
Yes, at 6 p.m. doors will open, and Sunday, December the 11th.
Okay, if you're not in Atlanta, tell somebody in Atlanta.
Please.
This is where they need to be. Okay? Well, that is great.
Yeah.
But, okay, Henry Mixon, he said about Mac, he's not eating. Scary thought.
Well, he actually ate before we came on. Yeah.
I'm good, Henry, for now.
He got it in early.
And he's still awake. He's not eating, and he's still awake.
Yep, that's a good thing.
That's my thing.
I told Gary before the show, boy, I'm so full, I don't know. I had oatmeal for breakfast. I don't eat much like that every day, I said I eat so much.
Who are you fooling? Who do you think you're fooling? That's funny. I don't eat much every day. What?
Every once in a while, I woke up thinking about I need to eat me some mush. So I fixed me some mush.
Okay, all right,
Mr.
Mush. Yeah, I wanted to ask you about. Do you have any music videos on YouTube?
Good question.
You got any?
So I have Passion.
I'm sorry, Gary.
No, that's good. You're good.
Yes, Passion has its own music video. You can check that out on YouTube. Just type in Passion Richard Shaw Jr. And we have a video that we actually filmed out in Arizona. So you have live of the Cathedral Rock, Grand Canyon.
Rose. Rose.
Come back. Come back, Richard. Come on. You can do it. Come on back.
Wow.
Don't you hate it when that happens?
Yeah.
It looks like he muted too. Like it automatically muted him.
Automatic muting.
Yeah. That is very strange.
That is strange.
Do you have another track for him, Gary?
No, we just had 3 today.
Just 3?
Yeah. But I can replay another one. It doesn't matter.
Yeah. Yes, let's do that so we can figure out what's going on with Richard. Look, the devil is a liar.
Or I'll just let what's playing and then we'll come back.
Okay. Sounds good. All right.
Okay, so he just popped off, so they probably I'm sure they're figuring it out. So
I wonder if you can find that Passion video. Is how much trouble is it?
It's a lot. That's a lot.
Okay, gotcha. All right. You said
It's not gonna work.
Don't even think about it.
That's how we have to get ready for.
He might have lost a connection.
That's possible too.
That's what it looked like. But it freezes like that.
Yeah.
I think he lost connection.
All right. Well, that's cool. We'll just keep hanging out and talking. So what else y'all want to talk about until maybe he'll pop back on? Because, we can't bring him back.
Are we still on the air?
Yeah, we're still on the air.
Oh, okay. I'm glad I could have done something really strange.
No, we never left.
Thinking we're behind the scenes.
Yeah.
That's, well, we try not to listen to the news. My girlfriend called me yesterday. Did you hear the news about the three or four young ladies went out the country with and they killed one of their friends and came back home. Did y'all hear about that?
Oh.
Yeah. I meant to look it up. Somebody in the chat probably heard the details. I'm thinking,
Henry. Henry
What's
he
up?
said, "Can we eat now, Ray?"
Hey, Henry, I got something to eat too. I didn't finish last night.
Oh, y'all, speaking of eating, you know how on the way to Louisiana this week,
Yeah.
we stopped at this gas station with a little restaurant on the side, and they had catfish, and y'all might not know what this is, boudin. Do y'all know what boudin is?
Yeah.
I know what boudin.
Okay, had catfish and boudin, and I just like, oh my gosh, I want to eat right here. It was good
Big
too.
guy.
Ooh.
Did you big guy?
Oh, I did. They had
Was
black
it real?
eyed peas.
Was it
And-
real catfish?
Yeah, it was. It was. And it was fried just right. You know, not too hard on the edges, if you know what I mean.
Where was it at?
I forgot the name of the place. It's just when you're traveling that on Interstate 49.
She was down 49, and when it used to not be nothing. Go through
Oh.
Alexandria. It used to not be nothing out there.
Nothing. It's still kind of boring though. It's still kind of boring.
Is
Like
that still in Texas?
no, that's in Louisiana.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
In Louisiana, the food gets better.
Yeah.
You know, as long as it's still catfish, now, boy, that when they talking
And the
about
boudin was good too. Oh my goodness, it was real good. I think what I'm going to do one day is go, since we did put furniture in my mom's old house and everything. It's just go to Louisiana just to eat for a few days.
Have an eat fest, huh? I know that's right.
Yeah, go to Orleans, hang out. You know what I mean?
yeah, that catfish, I can really go for because
Ooh,
come to these places up here where we got catfish. You look at that mess, ain't but sway.
no, I don't understand how you can call some catfish and it's soft and mushy.
That's sway.
That's way. I don't even know what that was. I was like, this is not the catfish I grew up on. You know, this is not it.
No, not at
But
all.
yeah, you know, when I was down there in Gulfport, you know, my base was at Stennis Space Center right there in what is that? Some can't think of the city right now. But I went too far from Louisiana. Anyway,
Was it outside of Louisiana? In Louisiana.
it was outside of it was still in Mississippi.
Oh, okay. Okay.
went-
All right.
Maybe 5 or 10 minutes, maybe less than that going into Louisiana. But our supervisor, boy, you know, he took off, and about a week they had to do their alligator hunting, whatever they do, you know,
Yeah.
Oh,
out there in the swamp,
okay.
getting the alligators in. And when they got through doing that, he invited us to a fried alligator. Boy, I'm talking about that alligator was so good.
It was it.
Oh,
But it's just looking at an alligator. Oh, if I could just sneeze. I feel like I need to sneeze. Sorry, y'all. But
hold on out. I knew it once.
just looking at it. But I did eat it once. It was a barbecue in Louisiana, and I said, "What is that?" Alligator. I said, "Okay." Since I eat fried frogs, I know I'm weird, but after people eat escargot and what's the other one? Escargot. I can't think of it.
and stuff like that.
Yeah, fish eggs and snails. That's what it is.
Snails, yeah.
Caviar.
Caviar, yeah. Caviar and escargot. I'm like, okay, you can't talk about my fried frog legs. I'm sorry. You know what I mean?
Good.
But I had to explain to some people, it's not the little green frog you see hopping around. These are the big, huge
Big old-
frogs.
Oh,
Hmm.
yeah.
Yeah, I've had
That's,
frog
that's
legs
good. That's
before.
good eating.
It's been a long time,
Yeah.
but I had them before. It wasn't bad.
You had it too, Gary?
Yeah, one time I went to, we were in Nashville or somewhere down that area, and we stopped at some seafood restaurant, and it was kind of like a smorgasbord board type thing, but they had some frog legs on there too. So that was the first
Not
time I
bad.
tried it. It was good.
But no, like alligator.
Henry, you need to stop in that chat line. That is
Henry, what did you say? Let me look.
you read it this time.
Did you eat the alligator tail, Ray? He said, did you eat the alligator tail?
It was the tail.
He said the nose might get you in trouble.
Yeah, the nose might.
With your nose itself.
Alligator. It was so good. You know, you couldn't describe the taste. It wasn't fishy, and the damn sure
No,
wasn't
it's not.
chicken. But it was hard to describe the taste. But it's good.
If I had to choose one, it was more beefy than fishy or chickeny.
Yeah, you can probably say that. You can probably say that. But I could never tell. It's just like.
But it was barbecue, so maybe that's why I felt that way. It was,
It was deep fried, so you could.
Oh, is that okay? Okay. Is it like I tried? I cannot stand oysters. I grew up in Louisiana where oysters was.
I love oysters.
And
clam.
I saw them sucking up that thing on the shell, and it just grossed me out.
That's aphrodisiac.
I couldn't do it. I'm like, that's.
I tried.
I mean,
I didn't like it either.
I mean, the problem is if I didn't have to look at it, I may have eaten it because I did try fried oysters. And I said, that's not
Well,
bad.
see, that might not be too bad, but I just didn't like that slimy stuff going down my throat. That was just.
Oh, you do it.
That was too much.
On a hash shell, get a half a dozen, a dozen. Get them on the hash shell. Put a little. You can put some cocktail sauce on it, or whatever. That's it.
It's all cold.
Hey.
All cold.
All right, JC.
All cold and clammy.
Yeah. JC said that food is in East Texas too, y'all. What I was talking about, fried frog legs and all that.
Oh,
well, it is close to Louisiana too. All that southern cooking, y'all. There's nothing like it. I'm telling you. So I mean, it's getting better in other places because sometimes you'll order a dish and they said, spicy, and I had to realize that in this part of Texas, spicy means you put some jalapeno peppers or some really hot peppers. But South Louisiana, spicy, yes, you have something like red pepper, but you also have all the other spices and the seasoning and the blend of the green onions and what have you. And you just can't slap some hot peppers with no other seasoning. That doesn't work, in my opinion. That's just my opinion. Don't be writing Gary some nasty letters, emails.
I tell you, one of the things I know the habanero. Well, I'm telling you,
those are hot.
Smoking.
Yeah, but still, I just don't like something just hot. I'm gonna put some red pepper on it. It's hot. No, I need all the other things.
You want some flavor in there too.
Yeah, I want some flavor too.
I was in Zanzibar, and Celine, we stopped at one of them outside where they cooking this and that. So he brought me back a shish kebab, and with the sauce, the sauce was kind of yellow looking, and I put the sauce on the camel. Took that first bite. Boy, look here. I think that's worse than habanero. It was.
Oh, really?
It was
hot.
So you ate it. So not only did you eat a camel, but you ate a spicy camel.
Well, that first bite was a spicy camel. But
or camel had to die so you could eat.
I don't know. It's about 6 or 7 on the skewer, but I didn't put no sauce on it. But I ate the rest of it, but I couldn't tell the difference.
Well, what part of the candle did y'all eat?
I'm
just curious.
All right, Henry.
Was it? You don't know. You don't know.
No, I didn't think to ask me.
Oh, okay.
You may not want to know because they'll tell you it's the butt.
I wouldn't have no problem. I ate it, and it was tasty.
You ate camel butt. That's what.
It was hard to describe, though. It's just like alligator. It's hard to describe the taste. Everybody said to me, "Oh, it tastes like this."
Oh, he had camel butt. He didn't know. Okay.
You know, say, "Can you
Mac, I'm laughing,
I really don't know. I knew it was pretty decent. I can tell you that.
well, you know what, Mac? Honestly, I would have eaten it too, and I probably would have said, I don't want to know.
I didn't
You
even
know what I mean? Sometimes you just don't want to know because they might tell you, "Hey, that was a dog." You know,
All right.
you ate it.
Dang,
You
that's
ate
messed
Rover
up.
today,
You don't know
so
what he ate.
no,
No,
you had rattlesnake. That's what you just ate.
I made some snake now. It tastes pretty good.
It does. What kind of snake was
Too
it?
much.
What was it?
A rattlesnake.
Rattlesnake. Okay. Oh. I can't. Let me stop laughing because
I know
you
y'all
know
took
if I'm
that rattler
hungry
off.
enough.
I know y'all took that rattler off of there.
Yes, choline, smoked octopus. There's a good stuff.
Oh, okay.
Add that too. I'm not really.
I haven't had that.
I'm not really choosing food. If it looks good, and it, take the first bite, and if it's good to the palate, I'm all in. I'm all in.
Well, I'm just too visual. I need, it's like even in restaurants, I don't want to see them preparing my food in the kitchen. I'm afraid to see it because it may discourage me. I may not eat it. I'm just weird
I hear you.
Well,
like that. So
I'm probably
bring
the
it.
same way
If
when
it
they prepare
doesn't
it.
kill me, I'm good.
I don't know. But the one thing, when I'm in a restaurant, I ask them first thing I ask them when they bring that, water, what you want to drink. I said, bring me some hot water. They kind of look, what you want hot water for? Kind of look at me in that way. I'm finna put my utensils in that hot water.
Your testicles.
I remember when you said,
My utensils.
"You boy."
No, not my
I was
testicles.
like, wait a minute.
Utensils.
Okay.
Put
It
'em
just
in
sounded
hot
like you
water.
said testicles. I was like, dang, boy.
Put in that hot water.
What you trying to do?
Sorry, I think I bust some ears screaming at that one.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, man,
Okay.
what's that? Make it.
Henry said cow leg tastes like chicken. I don't know, Henry.
Okay.
It does, though. Fried frog legs kind of has a chicken taste to it. I think so.
I could never tell because I eat something different. People always say, does it taste like chicken?
I'm trying not to laugh at Gary.
Oh, shoot. I can't
Can we
take-
extinguish this right now?
Henry, everything tastes like chicken to you, huh? Even rattlesnake.
No, again, if I'm eating around.
Colleen said, ooh.
They fried up and look like bacon to me.
But again, we have not been hungry enough because what was it in one country they were eating? Was it crickets?
Oh,
Crickets eating crickets. You don't know what you're gonna eat.
People,
And if you're
they eat
hungry
chocolate
enough-
they eat ants, chocolate, covered ants.
yeah.
See that's almost like I don't know. I don't know what to say. Because there may be people, I don't want them to feel bad about what they eat.
When I was overseas in Vietnam, Vietnam and Cambodia, there's monkeys always around there. Because say, what you eating? Kamakonki. I said, what? I'm not. Am I eating monkey?
You had to ask.
I might have ate some monkey.
You ate some monkey.
You had to
I might
ask.
have.
You don't know, huh?
I didn't know. I don't know. It was like it was meat in the soup.
Oh, my
It might have been some monkey.
G said she said, I don't eat none of that strange exotic, none of those strange exotic foods.
I know that's right, G. I wouldn't eat.
Yeah. Well, I got mine.
scared.
Like I said, frog legs. I have eaten that. What else strange have I eaten? Oh, turtle. I've eaten
Turtle's
turtle.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so that's strange, And and break it down. It's snapping turtle, big, huge snapping turtle. And my mom made what is called a sauce piquant with it. And I'm telling you, it's so good. But I have not had anybody else's turtle, so I don't know
Right.
Well,
if I would like it prepared. Because, in South Louisiana, we believed in seasoning.
all that meat sits right in the shell.
Ooh, and it's so good.
Wow.
Yeah, it's good.
I'm not going to make that mistake again. Like I said about crawfish heads, I'm not saying that again.
That was funny.
Look here.
I'm not doing that again. I almost said it again. I mean, when he said the meat was in the bone, I went, nah, I can't say that.
You stuck the head too?
Well, Ray said it.
Where's that? Wait, which side is it? I can't tell because it's a mirror view. So, yeah, Ray said it. I'm not saying that again. I'm going to extinguish that one, Ray.
I know that's right. I was on the research vessel I had to go from Mexico, and I've done satellite imagery for NASA while I was out there,
Oh, okay.
and we had fishermen. They out there fishing and bringing up all the different things in the Gulf, they be cattle like the crustaceans or whatever, and they pull up a baby shark. Well, I try to get JD to cut that thing up from. He said, "You get out of my kitchen," and blah 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 blah. I'm not. He was cussing. Man, that shark. I'm not fooling with that shark. Oh man.
Can you eat shark? Is it?
Eat shark?
I've never had it.
Yeah. And
So he wouldn't cook that shark. Shark.
He wouldn't cook that shark.
What did you do with it? Did you throw it back?
Yeah, they threw it back in there. I was gonna keep it because I had pulled him off, but he was still breathing, right? JD had walked out and said, "JD, we're gonna fix the shark today." "No, we ain't, boy." I threw it back on there after he cussed me out and everything.
I don't blame him. Oh, where you going with that?
This one fish is called a triggerfish. That's the ugliest thing that you ever want to look at. It's ugly. And it didn't have, the skin was like leather. But when you get it all over and lay it on, that's some good fish for him.
Hey, let's see. She said, "You're killing me." No, that's Chia. But Colleen said shark is good if it's cooked right. So
yes.
yeah.
Okay.
And Jay said his buddy H. LeBlanc. See, yeah, LeBlanc would love turtle. I'm sorry. I can say that because my maiden name is Fontenot, the Louisiana name. So yeah, we Fontenaus, LeBlancs. In South Louisiana, if it moves, we eat it. That's the saying.
One thing I knew I wouldn't even want to try.
Well,
Oh, squirrel. I'm sorry. Somebody said, what about squirrel? Colleen. Yeah.
somebody said it.
Yeah,
I heard it was good. I ain't never had it.
Like
but
a
I heard it was
rabbit.
good. Oh yeah, I had rabbit before. It's
I have
like
too.
A rabbit. Squirrel is like a rabbit, just smaller.
That's when I was a kid. I remember we had it.
Rabbit is good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good. But
Yeah.
my heart was broken because somebody gave me these beautiful rabbits and I put it in a cage. And my daddy said it was dinner.
It changed everything.
Everything, didn't it?
I came home from school. Like, I looked at the cage. Where are my rabbits? I was saying,
Look here. I had seen.
I said, "Go on, get ready for
I
dinner."
was coming down the highway one day. And I saw them people pull over the side of the road, picking up some roadkill. They had to be fresh. You know what it was? A possum.
yeah, no, that's where I draw the line.
I wouldn't buy that possum.
That's nasty.
They
I
eat
don't know.
raccoons.
I never
Eat
had
raccoons.
it, but it just seems nasty.
No, that's too nasty. Sorry.
But especially
That's where I draw the line.
You scraping it off the road.
Oh, God. Okay, Gary. Oh.
You got people that goes out there be driving the highway. If they see a possum, the possum laying there in the road, pick him up.
Was it the Clampets?
More or less.
That's pretty hardcore there, boy.
Yeah, because they look like nasty little rats, though.
Yeah.
You might as well eat a rat.
Dang.
Since
I wouldn't want to eat a possum because the possum will eat you.
nah, there's something creepy about those things, about possums. They're kind of creepy. I'm sorry.
wouldn't want
Maybe
to-
I watch too many movies. I don't know.
I see it.
But a squirrel, I could see myself trying squirrel. I've never had it, but I can see that. But a possum, no. Aren't there rodents or considered rodents? Possums?
Yeah, pretty much.
Ooh, no.
I see Miss Singleton come in there. She's speaking to everybody.
Oh, Maryland, you have a lot of family in Louisiana. Cool. Oh, Jessica's in the
Hi,
house.
Jessica.
Hey, girl.
You just
Red
Uh-huh.
Oh.
Butterball, rats, Joyce.
Butterball rat tails, Joyce Possum.
I don't care. I'm not eating no possum. Well, let me stop.
That is nasty.
I don't know. We talk like I have to catch myself. You don't know what you're gonna do, Joyce Spencer. You haven't been that hungry yet.
Now, see, one thing I haven't made a goat yet either.
I think I've had that. I think I've had it. Barbecue. Mm-hmm. It was fine. Goat, something like that, or was it sheep? What was it? Something like that
Wow.
that I had. Like I said, we ate just about everything that moved in South Louisiana. So, but
Yeah.
I could tell.
the
some stories.
possum thing,
How'd you know? You might have ate some since.
I might have.
Might
I
have.
might have. I might have. But
They
don't
eat
tell
possum
me.
down there like they're going crazy.
No, don't tell me though, because I just still see they walk like rats. Oh man, it's 4:00.
I know. I
Okay.
was gonna say y'all ready. Are y'all ready? Y'all ready to go?
Yeah, we're ready. We're ready to go.
We ready to go. We ready to go.
We're ready to go.
Oh,
Uh,
let me say this before we go. We
No.
had put in the chat room last week with the National African American Jazz Legacy Museum.org. Come over to the station and listen to what we do over there for us to hit straight ahead jazz, bebop, smooth jazz, or whatever the case may be.
Say it again. National what?
It's the National Jazz Legacy Museum.org. And just
National Jazz Legacy Museum.
it's
know.
.org.
NAJLM.org.
Oh,
Say
I
it
was
right,
putting the whole
do it
thing
right,
in there.
right.
Oh, okay,
I got to get
okay.
that one.
Okay, I'm gonna type it in. Do it. Say it again one more time.
NAJLM.org.
J.
So it should be
.org. Got it.
NAA.
All right. It's in the chat. Oh, is it 2 N's or 1 N?
No, it's one N.
Okay, I made a mistake. NAAJLM.org.
.org.
Okay, y'all. So y'all just copy and paste it and support.
Yeah,
Gary.
and soon GHP Radio is going to be going 24/7 pretty soon too. So be ready for that. We'll let you know.
Yeah.
And once we get that up and going, we'll definitely put out the links for everybody to be able to get on there. And then once that's established, I'm definitely going to be dumping everybody's music into the to the playlist on the station and everything. But if you have other music that you want, just be sure to let us know. Get it to us. But when we get to that bridge, we'll let everybody know when we
Okay.
officially
And congratulations.
open it up. Yeah.
Congratulations to you and Mac.
Oh, thank
What's
you,
that?
thank you.
Good job.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all do good. I say, I want to say you did, and you're still doing a great job.
All
Still a work
right.
in progress.
Thank you.
Love
Thank
it.
you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we'll go ahead and get out of here. But I want everybody to have an enjoyable weekend. Rest of it that's left, and we'll see you next week. Next week will be next Saturday. Will be a day or two after Thanksgiving, so we'll still be having a show. I just don't know if we're
Okay.
I don't know if we're gonna have a guest yet because I haven't actually scheduled anybody just yet, and I know we have people out there that we just need to see what days they want to come on and stuff because I know there's a lot of people that want to come on. So, but we'll get that all squared away and we'll let everybody know before that. And other than that, everybody have a great weekend and thank you for coming and hanging out with us and supporting, and I appreciate everybody for it. So with that said, I'll pass it to you guys.
And don't forget to reach out to Richard Shaw Jr.'s music. I know it's on every streaming platform. Look him up on Facebook, Instagram, although he's not here to say it. So I'm going to just say it for him. Show the brother some support.
Yeah.
And, you know, I just really love his story. I love his music, and I love his story, love his spirit. So let's reach out and support. Don't forget to click the thumbs up if you like what you hear today, and subscribe if you haven't already. And if you could do this for us as a favor, will you ask one friend, just one, say, hey, could you subscribe to this YouTube channel? And ask if they would come and watch the show as well. So, but we're trying to get this, we get that 1,000 mark. We appreciate you doing. The viewing is great, but we just need to get more subscribers to the channels. Yeah, Gary has some things going on behind the scenes that we haven't seen yet, and we're going to keep working. So I applaud Gary and Edward Ray McDaniel for their hard work in doing this. I love what I'm seeing. So, and anyway, we'll see you next Saturday, Mac.
Well, hey, it's been a pleasure, for the last year, this year, that y'all been, hanging in there with us. And plus, me and Gary is coming up on our anniversary this month.
Y'all married?
We've been doing this. We're going to be celebrating our anniversary doing this radio stuff for 21 years. And
that's crazy.
And just hope we just keep on doing what we do, And, y'all just come in and join us on the platform of the National Jazz Legacy Museum. And once we get the other station up the 24/7, come in and join us on that also.
Yeah.
Right.
I can't wait to get that going because it's going to be filled with, like I said, a lot of great music. And then we'll probably air, some archive shows. And then we'll have some specialty shows also. So it's just a lot of different things coming up. In the future. So, yeah, just be ready. Be ready.
Yeah, be ready.
Just be ready for it. Been around here for a minute. How you do that, Joy? I like that. All right, Scooby-Doo.
I know, right?
I like that. Well, look here. Y'all have an enjoyable Thanksgiving, and we'll see you next Saturday for sure.
Absolutely. All right.
See you later. Bye.
All right. Bye. Bye, everybody.
It's not the pale moon that excites me, that thrills and delights me. Oh no, it's just the nearness of you. It isn't your sweet conversation that brings this sensation. Oh no, it's just the nearness of you. When you're in my arms, and I feel you close to me, soft light to enchant me. If you only grant me the right to hold you ever so tight and to feel in the night the nearness of you. When you're in my arms and I feel you close to me, all my wildest dreams come true. I need no soft lights to enchant me. If you'll only grant me the right to hold you ever so tight and to feel in the night the nearness of you.
You are listening to GHP Radio, powered by iTrackRadio.com, your independent music source. Fresh, new music, right here on the all-new GHP Radio, your new independent music source.